slept until 7:04 this morning. I feel like a new human. Captain actually had a headache, so we slept in a bit.
Welcome back to day 164. I'm Captain.
And I'm Sunshine.
And we're still walking.
And we're still talking. We are going from Sluice, Brook to Crocker Cirque Campsite. 11.5 miles. And although yesterday we overshot our miles, today we will not, because right after that is a 4,000 footer. So 2, I think.
More.
We don't want to get caught up there, right?
Exactly, yes.
And we got a little bit of a late start today because Captain had a headache, but we're not really panicking about it because we do have, I think we'll have plenty of time to get to where we need to go to.
Most definitely.
Even if we only did 1 mile per hour. We have, I think 2 4,000 footers today. I'm not sure. We had a lovely sleep. That was a great little camping spot right there.
Absolutely.
Flat.
We came in last night. There was a nice little campfire going.
Yeah, lots of people talking, and we just said hi and cooked our food and went to bed. We were super tired. But nice water access, and you could hear the kind of the mini waterfall all night, which was lovely. It wasn't too cold. I think last night was a little bit colder.
A little bit, yeah. It's getting colder and colder.
I can feel the cold coming.
And suddenly it's going to be like that, and it's going to be freezing.
Right, so we only got a couple weeks left. So every day that we got that it's not super cold, and I'm still hiking in shorts, believe it or not, guys, we are grateful for.
So let's get going.
Let's go. So you guys all know that we're several weeks behind on our vlog. So the vlog that actually came out today as I'm recording this is about us jumping up and skipping a lot of Vermont and then continuing north and then coming back and doing Vermont before we summit Katahdin. And so many of you on there said, oh, I'm so happy you're doing a flip-flop. It's actually not a flip-flop. So what we're doing is we skipped 5 days for Captain and 7 days for me of hiking in Vermont. And we jumped up to New Hampshire and then continued north from there. So a flip-flop, and I'll read you the official definition. A flip-flop hike is a way to hike a long trail by starting in the middle, hiking to one end, returning to the middle, and then hiking to the other end. So what we're doing is just called, let me put my phone away. Jumping ahead. If we were flip-flopping, we would have went from, when we entered Vermont, all the way up to Katahdin, and then hiked south from Katahdin all the way down to that spot in Vermont. And our plan is just, and I'll say it again, just so everyone understands, because I know it's a little confusing, is that we skipped that section of Vermont and just went up to New Hampshire and started hiking north from New Hampshire. And the plan as it stands right now is we are through New Hampshire. We're, I think, more than halfway through Maine. We will hike all the way through the 100-mile wilderness, and we will stop at the base of Katahdin. We will go back and do the 63 miles that Captain and I have together, and I have another 4.5 alone in Vermont. We will do those, then we will come back up, and we will continue northbound, summiting to Katahdin. So I think what we did is called is we jumped ahead. I don't know. I think we jumped ahead like 100 miles, but still continued to go northbound. Nothing wrong with a flip-flop, but that is not what we did, and it is not what we wanted to do, and we've been pretty steadfast in that because we want to end in Maine. I'm from Maine. Largo has a lot of history in Maine. We want to end at Katahdin. For us, it just feels like the right decision. Again, it's not everyone can do the hike their own way. Plenty of people we know flip-flop. They went up to Maine and started hiking southbound from Katahdin, but that is not what we're doing.
And we're here, Lone Mountain, elevation 3280 feet. Not much to say. There wasn't much of a view, a lot of trees, but we did have a very nice skylight right up there. So yeah, we're gonna keep heading on. Today there are a few of the kind of blue blazes to bigger mountains, but we will not be taking those because we have a goal to finish eventually. And so, yeah, it's not gonna be a crazy amount of 4,000 footers, but pretty high mountains.
Captain and I decided to have our nice warm dinner at lunch right now.
Yep.
We're both feeling like we're not getting enough calories. We feel a little low on energy. And so you are having, what are you having?
Lasagna.
By who?
By... Who is this by? Backpacker's Pantry. Great, recommend it. I've liked these since the beginning.
I'm having peak. I'm having sweet pork and rice. It's not too bad. In full disclosure, if I never eat another one of these rehydrated meals for the rest of my life, I will be a happy woman. I can't stand them. The only ones I like are the ones from Decathlon in France. I really cannot stand them. Like, it's so hard for me to push them down, even when I know I need food. I was thinking about some random things I wanted to share with you, and I figured I'll share while I'm eating. Do you have any random things to share?
I don't know. It's getting cold.
It is getting
just like
cold.
It's a general, like, the climate's getting a lot colder. I don't know if that's just because we're going further and further up, but it's definitely, like, I can feel it. Like, before, it would be like a doubtful, should I put on my sweater, should I not when we stop? Now, it's definitely like you should. I'm
feeling it today. Not unbearable, though, but just I'm feeling it. So a couple things, guys. My toe socks have been the love of my life since I started hiking. They have been bothering me the last couple weeks, and I went from medium up to large. They seem to be, they don't look too tight and they don't feel too tight, but throughout the day they start to, my big toes have gotten so big and they seem to feel like they're cutting off the circulation. So usually midway through the day, I have to take my toe socks off. Has anyone else had that happen? Maybe I just have fat feet. I don't know. Another thing, I was thinking about my umbrella this morning. I'm sorry, I'm going to talk with my mouth full. My food's going to get cold. I'm not sure if I would bring my umbrella on another hike. How about you?
Yeah.
You're not sure if you'd bring it?
No.
No, you wouldn't bring it, or you're not sure?
I'm not sure if I would, to be honest.
Yeah. You use yours more than me.
Yeah. For
me, I need to hike with my poles, at least on this terrain, or I end up tripping and falling. It's rooty and rocky the entire trail. I can't hold an umbrella. So I had because then I can't use my poles. Then I have the attachment on my pack, which works really well, but most of the parts of this trail are quite narrow. So the umbrella is hitting trees and stuff and bouncing all over the place, and it gets in the way of your visibility. I like the idea of that. And maybe if it was a Camino that had a wide path and not many trees, I would do it. I'm just not sure if I'm bringing it on my next one. And you're not either, huh?
Just because, like, I don't know. I find I used it a lot less.
Yeah. I mean, I just have a really good raincoat. I mean, you're going to get wet. So, morning.
How's it going?
Or afternoon.
Oh, I'm all right.
So another hiker just came by and we stopped to chat with him for a second. Are you in there, Captain? Lean in. Neither one of us can move so we can get closer. So we're just devouring our food. Another thing is, this is going to really freak some people out, but I'm not 100% sold on smart wool. I like cotton better.
Really?
Yeah. I find that my smart wool stuff, for me, does not breathe. It gets sweaty. It doesn't dry, and then I get chills. Could just be my body. but I'm not really loving it. Like this is cotton. I don't know. I have to think on it some more, but I haven't said anything about it so far on the trail because I know that's super controversial, but I'm just not 100% sold. And I was thinking about all three of these, the toe socks, the umbrella, the smart wool this morning. And I thought, I'll just bring it up at lunch. So, never anything to add?
Nope.
Nope.
This is very nice.
I just want to eat.
Yes.
All right. Bye. I needed to eat that food and juice up. So at this point in the trail, guys, it's very, very rare to meet people hiking that don't have anything that's hurting on them. If they're like Captain, who's 16, he's a little achy at night, he's fine the next morning. I would say most of the people that I've spoke with that are under 30 don't have too much pain. Almost everyone I've spoke with over 30 has admitted to having something that's just hurting them, like their knees are just done, or their ankles, or whatever the case may be. I feel it in my feet, in my two big toes. Tendonitis is pretty much all but gone, but I feel a little bit of just like soreness and achiness there. Not so severe that I can't continue or anything like that, or that I have to be taking ibuprofen all day. It's nothing like that, but I don't think it's anything that's going to recover before I get off the trail and just, let my body rest. Ooh, that's a fun little tent site. Look at that. Oh, here, beautiful. It's like the walls are closing in on me. I feel like the further north we get, the thinner, the more narrow the trail gets. Luckily, I haven't put on weight on the trail, or I might not fit as well. It's like it's closing in from the sides and the top and everything. Over, under.
I think I've already made my decision.
We haven't played this game in a while. You're going under. I'm going to do over. All right, here, you do me. I'm going under.
You're going over? I thought you said
No,
over.
I'm going under. I'm going to do it a little differently than you, though. You ready? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Jesus.
Your method is probably smarter.
I think this is the end of the AT, honey. We're done. In honor of the men of the Civilian Conservation Corps who, from 1935 to 1939, contributed greatly to the completion of the Appalachian Trail in Maine, and who on August 14th, 1937, near this spot, completed the final link of the entire 2,054-mile trail, dedicated August 14th, 1987.
Hold on, 2054? We're walking an extra 40 miles on this one.
40, no, an extra 200, 140.
Oh.
We could just stop here. It says it's the end.
So yet another 4,000 footer is half a mile off trail. So unfortunately, we will not be able to make it to Sugarloaf Mountain. However, a cute little story is that I actually learned how to ski there back in the heyday, back when I was younger. Not too old now, but back when I was younger, I first learned to ski in Sugarloaf Yeah, it has a nice little ski slope there. It's quite cute. And yeah, it was just very fond memories from there. I remember they had a very nice hot tub, and we used to play jump in the snow, get too cold, and then jump in the hot tub. So, for 2000, you might not have seen this.
You ready for this dance?
What's the dance?
I'm actually not feeling well right now, so I'm just gonna do a 2000. You guys, I can't believe you saw that, Captain, because that is so easy to miss.
Yeah,
Just
I was
etched into a rock.
We're actually at 2000.2 right now, so I would have expected something a little bit more, but at this point, so many of us are gone that the people that wanted to, maybe draw the numbers are maybe off already.
I think it might have been really complicated too, because we just came down a serious ledge. I didn't video any of it because I haven't been feeling well the last couple hours. We have 1 mile left. So I did my little dance. You did do a little dance. You guys, I feel like we're losing our energy for the dancing. I'm sorry.
We have progressively gotten kind of lower and lower energy
I know,
dances.
but we're super happy to be at 2000.
Yay!
Only one more dance for you guys.
Welcome to the end of day 163. 164? Oh no, 163.
No,
163.
163. You guys, our battery's low, so we got to make it quick.
Super quick.
No, wait, is it 160? It's 164.
It's 163.
It's 164.
Oh, it's 164. We went from Sluice Brook to Crocker Cirque Campsite.
Crocker Cirque Campsite. 11.5 miles. I'm not feeling well, so it's going to be even quicker.
Today was a good day. I feel like we had a lot of nice views, but less than what I expected. I mean, I feel like I've gotten accustomed to having really nice views at the top of mountains.
Yeah, and we didn't get too many today. Just a little bit, but not a lot.
But don't get me wrong, it was really nice to be up at Sugarloaf again. We didn't actually go to the top, but it was nice.
I think we have a view of Sugarloaf tomorrow, actually.
Oh, wow.
Best and worst?
Best and worst? Best was MRE's lunch today. It's pretty nice.
Ugh, I hate them.
And worst is that we're running out of good food. We have 1 day left until we're at Maine Roadhouse, which is super exciting.
Yeah, we're really excited to stay there. Everyone going southbound says it's one of their favorites, that spot, that and Shaw's.
But we don't have really good snacks, and we also didn't come prepared with enough sugar. I feel like we either have too much sugar or damn it.
This is the first time we went.
Welcome back to the second part of the conclusion.
I don't have my microphone on. You think we're okay?
No, we should be fine. But as I was saying, we have one point where we bring too much sugar, and then the next time we'll bring too little. And so I definitely think we have to find the right balance. But I think we found the right balance in food, like numbers, because we're going to cut it perfect.
We are going to cut it perfect. We finally figured this out. We only got like 2 weeks left. The reason this is take 2 is because our battery died.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling well, so I'm not going to talk long. My best and worst. My worst was LARGO'S best, the MREs. I hate those things. That was my worst. And I don't feel well. And my best was just a beautiful day. I wasn't feeling well today. Or had low energy, but it was a beautiful day again.
Yeah.
Each day that we're out here and the weather is great we're really lucky. It's kind of cold tonight, so.
Yeah.
All right, live that dash, guys.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. So, yet another
Yeah, I think we're off. Are we off trail? Yeah, we are.
It goes that way.
We just needed some food. So you're officially a disgusting hiker when you just sit down right here to make lunch. When there's a shelter up there someplace, but we said if we couldn't see it, we wouldn't walk to it. And there's a privy right there. We can't smell anything, it's true. We're just so tired. We're like, we'll just eat right here.